Welcome, Bengals, to the KBHS first ever cooking segment. I'm your host, Joshua Dickinson.
And I'm David Eaton.
Today we will be making three types of pizzas. We will be making the meat lovers pizza, the chicken Alfredo pizza,
And a chicken barbecue pizza.
Alright, so first we are going to make the dough.
Alright, first we're going to want to start out by taking our bowl. And we're going to want to warm this up. So now that we've warmed the bowl, we're going to take our 2 cups of water. Make sure it's toasty. Next up, we're taking our yeast. The yeast is our leavening agent in this dough. I'm going to pour that in. So we're going to let this yeast soak in this water.
You guys want to wait about 5 minutes so it can soften up.
Now that the yeast is softened down, we're going to add a couple more ingredients.
First, we're going to add some salt. How much salt to be exact?
This is 1 teaspoon of salt that we're going to be adding.
Alright, and we're just going to pour that right in. And now we're going to add some oil. And what exactly is this type of oil, David?
This is about 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil. Alright, so now we're going to want to add our flour so we can get ready for mixed.
So you just want to sprinkle it all in there.
Let me add, this is whole wheat flour, which was ground straight from the wheat grain. We're using this because it's more healthy and it gives it a little more, personally, it raises it a little more, it gives it a better dough texture. So we're also going to add that white flour here. Now we're going to take it over to here and we're going to mix it at speed 2 on our KitchenAid for 5 minutes. And we're going to make sure we use our dough hook so that it gives it that dough texture. Now that it's done stirring, we're going to want to take out the dough hook. And now you can see the dough looks like dough. And so we're going to want to make sure this rises. And so we're going to take a towel and we're going to put it in the oven, which is at about 150, 160 degrees. And we're going to make sure that it rises real nice. It's going to take about an hour.
Now that we've let our dough rise for about 1 hour, we will now start to form the first pizza we are going to make, which is the meat lovers pizza.
We're just going to grab the dough and just plop it a little bit at a time. We can use this, or we have another one back there. This usually works better because the smaller end lets you shape it better. So we're just going to start by rolling it out. Real nice.
So now what we have for this meat lovers pizza, with one exception, we have bell peppers. Also got pepperoni. We have bacon bits. We have ham. We also have the all classic pizza sauce. And last but not least, a whole giant bowl of mozzarella cheese.
So now we have this fully smoothed out. We're just going to take this, we're going to plop it on the beautiful dough. Alright, so now that we have this beautifully spread, we're going to start out by, of course, taking the cheese. And of course, because we've washed our hands, we can just sprinkle that on. And you can do it to whatever thickness, more the better. Just going to start out, we can put down anything we want in whatever order. So we're just going to sprinkle it all over. Oh yeah.
Alright, now what you want to do while you're laying down your toppings, make sure that you preheat your oven to about 450 degrees. Now that we have the other pizza aside, we are now going to start with the barbecue chicken. And for this one, we have diced up chicken, Sweet Baby Ray's sauce, mozzarella cheese, and our dough.
And of course, instead of using that red sauce, we're going to use this fantastic barbecue sauce. So we're just going to do the same thing we did the red, pour that all on, and lather that out. So now, we're going to spread the fantastic, as always, cheese onto the pizza. Now we add the chicken. Something I always love to do though, is take the barbecue sauce and put it in with the chicken to give it even more barbecue fantasticness. Alright, now that our chicken is nicely slathered with barbecue sauce, we're just going to put that all over. Alright, that's another pizza for the books. Next up, our chicken Alfredo pizza.
Now that we got the other pizza done, it is time to make our final pizza, which is the chicken Alfredo pizza.
What we're going to do here, we're going to take this Alfredo sauce, which is often used in spaghetti. We're going to use that as the base sauce. So we're just going to, of course, spread that beautifully. And while he's doing that, I'm going to take the basil and mix it in with the chicken. This gives it a great flavor.
Now that we got the chicken Alfredo sauce in, it is now time to spread the cheese. Alright, now it is time to show the complete pizzas before they are being cooked. So, David, show meat lover pizza.
This meat lover's pizza looks delicious.
We also have the barbecue chicken.
My personal favorite.
And last but certainly not least, we have the chicken Alfredo pizza.
The most healthy and organic. Alright, now we're going to want to put these in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. You're going to want to keep an eye on these pizzas because you want to base it off their off their look. You want the crust to be a golden brown when they're ready.
Alright guys, so we've waited the respected amount of time for each pizza to cook, And my, are they beautiful.
They look very nice. This one definitely came a little thicker. I think I put a little more dough, but they all turned out pretty great.
Thanks for tuning in, Bagels.
We hope you found this experience both educational and entertaining.
If you have any suggestions on what KVHS should make next, go to Miss Hubbard in room 209 for any suggestions.
And just to remind you, I'm David.
And I'm Josh.
And we'll see you guys next time.
There's a fire! Guys, we're going under! Ah! Well, there was a fire alarm, but